ॐ पूर्णमदः पूर्णमिदं पूर्णात् पूर्णमुदच्यते पूर्णस्य पूर्णमादाय पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं वादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः। ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We have reached verse number 430. लीन धीरपि जाग्रति जाग्रत धर्म विवर्जितः बोधो निर्वासनो यस्य स जीवन मुक्त उच्यते. I repeat again. लीन धीरपि जाग्रति जाग्रत धर्म विवर्जितः बोधो निर्वासनो यस्य स जीवन मुक्त उच्यते. See the translation. One who has merged oneself in the Brahman, yet is alert, but without the characteristics of wakefulness, whose knowledge is free from desire, he is considered as Jivan Mukta. See the again translation one more time. He who, even having his mind merged in the Brahman, is nevertheless quite alert, but free at the sometimes from characteristics of the waking state, and whose realization is free from desire, is accepted as a man liberated in life. The topic is the sign of liberated person, Jivan Mukta. What is the definition? We have heard so many times about Jivan Mukta, but in this text, Shankaracharya is giving so many definitions, so many aspects, so many angles. There are a very big field, because the Jivan Mukta is the one who has something uniqueness, exclusiveness. The quality cannot be found anywhere. Jivan Mukta is the greatest opportunity which can be happen in human life. We have to understand difference between deep sleep and waking state here. Leena dhirapi jagrati jagrat dharma vivarjita. First thing is, what is deep sleep? You can say deep sleep, sound sleep. Sound sleep means sound for others, snoring, and sleep for ourselves. You enjoy sleep, and other can enjoy your sound. So deep sleep means what? In deep sleep, our mind goes along with sense organs, organ of action, with them it goes to its cause. It merges into consciousness. Because mind is nothing, just an imagination on the consciousness. And its consequences, because there is no mind and there is no sense organs, that is why there is no objective knowledge. There is no any knowledge. That is why when we wake up in the morning and we say, I had good sleep, but I did not know anything. I just can say, I had very, very good sleep, deep sleep. That is why I am relaxed. So in dream state, in deep sleep state, there is no any knowledge, no any experience. Their king is not king. A beggar is not a beggar. A sick is not a sick. A hungry person not hungry person. Angry person not angry person. Because there is no any experience. No mind, no sense organs, no activity. There are some natural activity. They are needed for your life, like your blood circulation. It will work always. Our heartbeat, it will pump. No matter you are waking, you are in waking state, or you are in deep sleep, it will continue. If it will stop, then mukta will remain, not jivan mukta. So in deep sleep, the body's part, inner part will work. Digestion system will work. Breathing system will work. Everything. They are not because of mind. They are for your life. But our sense organs, our mind will not work. So in deep sleep state, we have no any experience, no alertness. And in other hands, when we think about the Jagrit, when we think about the waking state, now take waking state. What is waking state? Waking state means you are the same. There is no any changes in you. Who are in the deep sleep, who were in the dream state, same consciousness is here. Just states has been changed. What does it mean by state? State is because of the mind, not because of the consciousness. So waking state is when our mind, along with sense organs and organ of action, experience the world, experiences the worldly things. Mind takes experience of gross objects. I am mentioning gross object. In waking state, your mind can experience, but it requires sense organs and organ of actions. This is the waking state. And these both states are very opposite. In waking state, you are very alert. Alertness is a problem. You are over alert. You are same time you are thinking that point, this object, that object. You are wondering. Your mind is wandering everywhere. So in waking state, you are more alert. And in deep sleep, there is no alertness. So these both states are extremely opposite. Extremely opposite. They are opposite to each other. And one cannot remain simultaneously in two states. Either you can experience waking states experiences, or you can remain in deep sleep state. Both states cannot be experienced the same time. Now, see the uniqueness of realized person. Shankaracharya says, Leena dhirapi jagrati jagrat dharma vivarjita. It is like that when he is in the deep sleep and he can perceive objects on this is against the nature. In deep sleep, you cannot perceive the objects. Shankaracharya says it is like this. A realized person is in deep sleep always and alert always. But don't misunderstand it. Nature will work as per its rules. And the realized person will not break any rule of the nature. A realized person will feel hunger, will feel thirst. So simply, he lives so simply. When he feels hunger, he eats. He feels thirsty, he drinks water. When he's tired, he gets rest. When he feels sick, he takes medicine. So simple. So nature of the deep sleep is same for everyone. Nature of the dream sleep is for realized or unrealized makes no difference. In deep sleep state, you are realized or not realized, it makes no difference. It is the same for everyone. In deep sleep, as I said before, in that state, a king is not a king, a beggar not a beggar. Same. A realized person, not a realized person, unrealized person, not unrealized person. Because there is no experiences. When Shankaracharya says, Jagrati Leena Dhirapi, it means he's saying about your waking state. The waking state has its significance. Deep sleep state is common for everyone. Common for everyone. But the waking state is very, very important. In this state, you can understand difference between realized and unrealized. It can be experienced. The waking state can be experienced in very different levels. The realized person would be another level, and unrealized person would be very different level. In this state, there is a difference. In waking state, his mind, sense organs are working normally. In waking state, mind along with sense organs, organ or actions, they work normally like other person. The realized person's mind also I can see. The realized person can hear only by ears. He can see only by eye. There is no difference. Only difference is only mind level, only level of understanding. The realized person, it is working in the world. Kabir says, Sadhu Sahaj Samadhi Bhali. According to Kabir, this state you can say Sahaj Samadhi, spontaneous nature. You are always in Samadhi. It is like that. You are a perfect driver. You are master driver. And you, during driving, you can talk, you can eat, you can listen music, and you can do so many things. Driving car does not require your whole attention. That's the same way. The world is not require your whole attention. God requires your whole attention. But we do always same mistake. We work to the world full attention, and we work for the God very, very superficially. Shankaracharya says, Leena dhirapi jagrat dharma vivarjita. The realized person is always like in deep sleep state, and always same time he's very alert. Very alert. Bodho nirvasano yasya. And his knowledge is not produce any desire. See, the procedure is first comes knowledge. Knowledge takes place first. In Sanskrit, we say janati. First we know. Then comes desires. I want it. And then I act. See, this is the mobile. Before some time, there were no mobile phones. So no one had desire for mobile, because there were no knowledge about mobile. There were non-mobile. So first I know this is the mobile. Then comes I want it. So our knowledge produces a desire. Then I act to get mobile. So this is the procedure. First comes knowledge. Knowledge produces the desire, demand, and finally I act. But the realized person's knowledge does not produce any desire. Just know without desire. Sa Jivan Mukta Yishate, Shankaracharya says, this person is Jivan Mukta. Now next one. शांत संसार कलना कलावानपि निष्कलः यस्य चित्तं विनिश्चित्तं स जीवन मुक्त इष्यते. I repeat again. शांत संसार कलना कलावानपि निष्कलः यस्य चित्तं विपश्चित्तं स जीवन मुक्त इष्यते. See the translation. One whose concern about the world has been stilled, who has a body consisting of the parts, it is without parts, whose mind is free from anxiety, is considered a Jivan Mukta. See the translation again. He who cares about the phenomenon state have been appeased, who though possessed of a body consisting of parts, yet devoid of the parts, whose mind is free from anxiety, is accepted as a man liberated. See that this is the another definition which is given by Shankaracharya. Sant Sansar Kalana. The one who understood his own essential nature. When we understand the self, only then we can understand the entire creation. See, the approach of understanding. Our scriptures are saying the great masters has been said continuously that the approach of the wholeness, if you want to know whole, the approach should be first you know yourself. Then ekena vigyatena sarvam vigyatam bhavati. If you have known one thing, then all things will be revealed. What the nature of the world, how does it work, how does it run, all things will be revealed. Sansar, Sant Sansar Kalana. Think properly, without any prejudice. Just think. What is cause your miseries? What is cause your worries, your anger, your greed? What is the cause? You try to remember whenever you were angry, whenever you had worries, jealous, and whatever unwanted things were happening in your life. What was the cause? The only cause was you were fighting against the cosmic power. You were not happy. Whatever it was happening. Sant Sansar Kalana. So world work as a consciousness. It acts and we react. Anger is our reaction. Hatred is our reaction. We react. We do not act. So all world, the all creation we have accepted as a consciousness and it act and I react. See, you want things should work according to your will as you want. You want world should be become as you want. The person should behave as you want. Your total focus is about the words. Shant Sansar Kalana. So this is my anger, my hatred, my jealous, my greed is because of the words. Any small thing, very small thing can make me angry. A cup of tea. I'm so miserable. A cup of tea can make me angry. Shake my all existence. A cup of tea. What is my existence? If tea is late only 5 minutes, I become angry. I am so hollow. A small cup tea. Shankaracharya says, Shant Sansar Kalana, the whole creation cannot make you angry, cannot make you greedy, cannot make you jealous. The whole, even heaven, no one can make you. Even gods, even Brahma, no one can create any anxiety within you. Shanta Sansar Kalana, Kalavana Piniskala, the one who has body. The realized person has understood the nature of the world. It will remain same always. It is its nature. Water's nature is cold. Ice nature is cold. Fire's nature is hot. If you accept, there is no problem. But our problem is, I want the fire should be cold. The ice should be trying to make always such effort. And we will never succeed. And we are angry always. So that is why he is ready for everything. He is not problem for the world, and the world is not problem for the realized person. Shankaracharya says, Kalavana Piniskala, the realized person has body. Body may be sick, body may be healthy, body may be fit or not. It is no matter. He has body. Body may feel hunger, thirst. Yes, of course. Body should feel. Body must feel. He takes food, water, rest, everything. Kalavana Piniskala, he has body, with its perfect part, but he is beyond the body. He is not limited on the body. What does mean by Jivan Mukta? Jivan Mukta means, here are two words, Jivan and Mukta. Jivan means the consciousness who is limited in a particular body. Jivan means that. Jivan means the consciousness who is limited in a particular body. That is Jivan. This consciousness is limited in particular body and beyond that body too. So this is the Jivan Mukta. Kalavaanapi niskala. Yasya chittam vinischintam sajivan mukta yushyate. One more very, very important part, Shankaracharya is saying, Yasya chittam vinischittam, who has mind. Everyone has a mind. Mind becomes problem to us. Mind is problem. Always mind is a problem. We are always, whole life we are struggling. Mind. The only target is mind. But this mind is not mind for that person. Yes, chittam vinischintam. He has mind, but mind is his friend. It does not produce any worries. His mind does not produce any anxiety. This mind produces only happiness. Yes, chittam vinaschintam. For a common man, mind is a problem. Mind produces so many worries, miseries, bondage, everything is because of the mind. But same mind which has been trained by a person, yes, chittam vinaschintam. Its mind does not produce any misery. Its mind produces only happiness. Sa jivan mukta uchyate. Shankaracharya says, this is the definition of a realized person. Now, next one. Vartamanepi dehesmin chayavad anuvartini ahanta mamata bhavo jivan muktasya lakshanam. I repeat. Vartamanepi dehesmin chayavad anuvartini ahanta mamata abhavo jivan muktasya lakshanam. The translation says, the absence of concepts of I and mine, even his body which has persists like a shadow, this is the indication of a Jivan Mukta. See the translation one more time. The absence of the idea of I and mine in this existing body, which follow as a shadow, is a characteristics of one liberated in life. See the another aspect of Jivan Mukta. Vartamane Dehismi. Here Shankaracharya is giving another aspect of Jivan Mukta. Suppose one person has life for 80 years and he becomes realized in 30 years. So after 30 years, when he has realized, he got enlightenment. So there is no need of the body. The ultimate goal of the body is realization, self-realization. This is the ultimate goal. If you not achieve this, you will be given the body again and again and again. You will get. Because without achieving that point, anyone is not free. So we are bound to take bodies. No matter how many property you have earned. This is not ultimate goal. The ultimate goal is of the body, the enlightenment, self-realization. So in 30 years, when he was age of 30, he got realization. So purpose of the body has solved. The purpose of the body has been achieved. No need of the body. But the 50 years more he has to live without purpose. There is no purpose. Purpose has been achieved. Ultimate purpose, ultimate goal has been achieved. So after 30, it will live. This person will live without purpose. There is no any purpose. Body will remain. Because body is bound to destiny. Prarabdha. Prarabdha will exhaust when it will reach an 80. So 50 years. Vartamane pi deyesmin. The body will Vartman exist. No purpose. Without purpose. But it does not mean when he realized he commits suicide, I do not want body. No. These 50 years he can enjoy. So after 30 and between 80, this period is, you can say that this is the Jivan Mukta's life. The life of liberated person. No purpose. No hurry. Nothing has to have achieved. Everything has achieved. Just enjoy. Vartamane pi dehesmin Shaya avad anuvartani. So there is no fear, no hatred, no anger, without purpose. Anger is because we have some purpose, and the purpose is not fulfilled. That is, I am angry. But its life is without purpose. Everything has been achieved. Ultimate goal has been achieved. So these 50 years, he can enjoy everything. Vartamani pi dehesmin chaya vad anuvartini. Shankaracharya is giving an example here. Chaya, like your shadow, your image. Do you love your image? Or do you hate your image? No. There is no cause, love or hatred to the shadow. You never think about your shadow. You are roaming, you are walking. Sometimes your shadow is your right side, sometimes left side, sometimes back side, front side, sometimes their shadow is not there. You never think what will happen my shadow when I will not come here. Where your shadow falls, you never think. Your shadow may go in the Ganges water, purest water. It is not matter of pride to you. Sometimes your shadow can go in gutter, sewerage. It is not matter for sadness. You never think. Because you are not identified with your shadow. You know, I am very different from the shadow. Shadow does not make any impact in my personality. I am free from the shadow. Chaya vad anuvartini. Shankaracharya says, for a large person, body is like shadow. For enlightened person, body is like shadow. We never think about the body, about the shadow. The realized person never think about the body. Body is because of destiny. Destiny will take care. Whatever condition comes, this is not my matter. Destiny will take care. Ahamta mamata bhavo. You have no identification with your shadow, your image. This is my image. This is me. You never think. Same, the realized person never think this is my body. This is the me. Yes, body is there. It gives me happiness. I take care of it. My sense organs are giving me happiness. I take care. But I am not I. I am not nose. I am not the body. I am not the mind. These are not mine. So there is no I-ness and no my-ness. Jivan Muktasya Lakshanam. This is the definition of Jivan Mukta. Now another one. Atita Anusandhanam Bhavishyad Avicharanam Audasinyam Api Praptam Jivan Muktasya Lakshanam. I repeat again. Atita Anusandhanam Bhavishyad Avicharanam Audasinyam Api Praptam Jivan Muktasya Lakshanam. See the translation. No thought for the enjoyment of the past, no thought of the future, and indifference even for the present. This is the indication of Jivan Mukta. See the translation again. Not dwelling on the past, talking no thought of the future, and looking with indifference upon the present are characteristics of one liberated in life. Very important definition. Atit Ananusandhanam. Atit means past. Past means you don't have right now. Future, it has not come. Future means it has not come. Atit means it has passed. And we are living in both two times. Sometimes we are in past. I am thinking about my past. Sometimes I think about my future. What is life? Life is a series of experiences which has been gathered in past life, and we lost always our past life experiences. When I was child, I had this, I had that, and many another thoughts. My childhood was very nice. My father was like this. My grandfather, my property. Always we are trying to live in imaginary worlds. And past always appears beautiful. When it was present, it may not be beautiful, but now every time we feel the past was beautiful. When we talk, the Satyuga was very beautiful. Nowadays is culture, very bad time. Satyuga will come again. We are waiting. So we try always to be in past or to be in the future. And remember, past is not belong to you. Future is not belong to you. Past is belong to your body. Future is belong to your body. Present is belong to you. Your presence. If you are in present, you are happy. If you are not present, then you are in imaginary world. It may be future, it may be past. You bound to be miserable. I remember a very funny story. There were four friends. Four friends. The three were very intelligent, very cunning, very shrewd. And one person was very simple, very gentleman, very strong in the body. But they were friends, so they were walking, roaming here and there together. Once they reached on a town, it was evening, so they thought, we are hungry, so we have to make some preparation for the food. So they bought some grocery from the town and cooked nice food. They do every day same. But that day they prepared very sweet dish, dessert, kheer. The quantity was not enough. Because the fourth guy, it was bodily very fit. Only one person can eat whole the kheer. So the three played a trick. they said we should put the kheer, the sweet, and we will eat it in the morning. But the condition is who will see the good dream in the night, that person will eat 55%, and another three will eat 15%. So deal is done, and they decided to sleep in the night. In the morning, they will eat kheer. In the morning, they wake up very early and they did all morning activities and they were ready to breakfast. As things were decided, they said to each other, first tell your dream. What was your dream? So one person said, my dream was wonderful. In my dream, I went heaven. I met their Lord Indra, Varun, Kuber, Kamdhenu, so tree, the beautiful, heavenly pleasure I experienced there. I was enjoying in the heaven in my dream. I never seen such beautiful dream in my whole life. So my dream is the best dream. Then turn comes another one. He said, my dream also was very nice. In the dream, I went in the Himalaya. I did pilgrimage. I go so many temples and I did Lord's darshan. It was very beautiful, very divine. Such beautiful, such divine divinity dream I never had. So I deserve for eat 55% the key. Now, third one, he said, now listen my dream. In dream, I became a king. And I did charity for poor people, needy people. I give so many things and I enjoyed it. I saw their happiness. Their happiness made me also happiness. So my dream is the best. The fourth one was sitting very fearful. They asked the fourth one, now tell what dream did you see? He said, don't ask about my dream. My dream was very awful, very fearful, very, very dire. But they said, yes, we know, you stupid. You cannot see the dream also good. At least tell what dream did you see? He said, in my dream, I saw a very big monkey. It may be Hanumanji. He had in his mess and he woke up me. He said, get up. Get up. And then he said, eat the kheer. Eat the sweet. I said, no, I cannot. He said, either you eat the kheer, either I will hit my mess. Then finally, I ate. And then monkey goes. Monkey went. They said, 3, you stupid. In dream also you cannot see the good things. And okay, then they open the lid and see there is no kheer. They said, where is the kheer? Where is the sweet? He said, I told you, the monkey has came to me and I ate. Then they said, you should at least call us also. He said, I tried, but you were not here present. Someone was in the heavens, someone was Himalaya, somebody king. I was alone here. I cannot do anything. I could not do anything. I have to eat. I had to eat. That's my problem. Happiness is here. And we are wondering sometime in future, sometime in past, we are not present. Your presence is present. Past belongs to your body. Future belongs to your body. You are not in future. You are not in past. You are just right now. You are in present. God is present right now. God not have any. God does not have any past. Consciousness does not have any past. Consciousness does not have any future. These are imaginary words. Shankaracharya says, Atit Anusandhanam. Don't think about the past. Don't think about the future. And Audasinyam api praptam. In right now, in present, whatever comes in your way, accept. Accept thankfully. Whatever you get, you may get a palace, thank to God. Audasinyam. Sometimes you may get hurt, accept it thankfully. Audasinyam api praptam. Without any choice, become zero choice. Take choice, become choiceless. Jivan muktasya lakshanam. This is definition of the realized person. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Vadarayanam Sutra Bhashya Kritau Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah Ishvaro Gururatmeti Murti Bheda Vibhagine Vyomavad Vyapta Dehaya Dakshinamurtaye Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.